Hey guys, thanks for coming by and checking out my second video. I'm so excited to be sharing with you my eyebrow routine because I'm absolutely obsessed with brows. I've been obsessed with brows since I was maybe 11. That is when I started getting them done. But I've realized throughout the years, the more I've been getting them done, the thinner they've become and the grayer they've become. It's like this light gray and it's just like, ugh, I can't stand it. So discovering how to shade in my brows basically changed my life. Like, oh, look at these brows, look at these brows. No, but in all seriousness, I hope you guys like the video. I'll be sure to put all of the products that I use in the description box if you didn't have a chance to hear or write it down or whatever it is that you do. And yeah, so perfect. All right, enjoy. Okay, so I'm going to be using what I like to call a multi-purpose powder. Why? Because I use it for multi-purposes. The color is Morning Mocha and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's not too dark and it's not too light and it does just the trick. So I'm just going to start off by taking a little bit, wiping it off of the brush, and as you can see, I'm just outlining the shape of my eyebrow. Now, last time I got my eyebrows done, they did them entirely too thin, so I also have to make sure that I'm going in there and making it a little thicker in the places where I feel that they took off too much hair. Then, when I go up top, I'm using an even lighter hand when I'm filling in the top, and I'm just, again, going in with the shape of my eyebrow, using as light of a hand as possible. And by that I mean I'm not just throwing the brush on my face. I'm really using the lightest hand possible. And I go through and I do the same exact thing for the left brow. One thing that I've heard throughout the years of looking at makeup and just talking to people is to remember your brows are not twins. They are indeed sisters. Next, I'm going to go in and lightly, I'm adding no more powder, and I'm just going to go that back and forth motion that you see, just filling in all of the gaps that I see in my eyebrow, all of them. And a place that's really important to make sure that you focus on is your arch, right? Making sure that that is the darkest point because that's where you get that like sexy eyebrow, you know, if you make any face or you raise your eyebrow, and that's great. And it's also important to make sure that the front is definitely a little lighter than the middle and the back of your brow so you can get that beautiful gradient. And I'm going through and I'm doing the same exact thing for my left eyebrow. Now I'm going in using the Pro Concealer in the color Warm Honey, which is the same one that I used before. And I'm also going in with a concealer brush that I think I got from Walgreens, I don't know how many years ago, because I lost my e.l.f. concealer brush that I absolutely love. So I'm going to have to get another one, but it's all good. So I'm just going to go in, outlining the bottom of my brow with the concealer as precisely as I can. When it comes to the concealer, I really take this part seriously because this is what's going to clean up any mistake that you made and also give you that really precise, sharp shape that a lot of people are going for when they do their brows, okay? So same thing at the top. I'm not really going as close to where I did as I do on the bottom so I can try to avoid any mistakes. And talking about mistakes, oh, I got a little bit of concealer on the brow, but that's okay. We're just going to keep going. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just going down and I'm extending the concealer, really just outlining the shape that has already been done. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and I'm just starting to blend it out. I'm blending it down. I'm sharpening it up even more, and I'm just going to work and making sure that I'm really getting that shape that I am looking for. This takes a lot of time, so don't get frustrated. Ugh, Lord knows this is why it takes me so long to get ready in the morning. I am still sharpening up my brows, but it's well worth it in the end. Keep doing it until you get the perfect shape that you are looking for your brows. All right, going in with the best concealer brush known to man, Sephora's Pro Airbrush Concealer number 57, which I raved about in my first video. I'm going to go in circular motions and buff out that concealer as much as I can. This part is really important because most of the time when I leave my house in the morning, I'm not putting on a full face of makeup, but I do want my brows done. So in order for nobody to really think or question what's going on, you have to buff, 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 buff until that concealer is basically gone. But the beautiful thing about it is that it does continue to stay there and give you that fresh out the salon look. Now I'm going in with the stippling part of my brush, brushing the front, making sure I have that gradient, light to dark. And to finish it off, I am using Anastasia's Clear Brow Gel, which will keep my brows in place all day. Now, a little goes a long way, trust me. So here I am. I love my eyebrows. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.